This particular place we are is called the point of no return.
Because their parents walk on this land with tears, crying, and were taken away to that point of no return.
They were being abducted, they were taken against their will.
What was your first experience like? I was like, oh my god. Why did our government abandon this kind of place? Wow. This place needs more. What am I putting English here? More civilization. It
should be more civilized.
Yes now. Yes now. Yes.
The government is not remembering Badagry. Why?
Wow. They're not supposed to forget. So what are your expectations for growth in Badagry? What are the expectations? Maybe square first rice first. Eh? Maybe square first rice first. I like what you like. I hope you're not here to see. What's the social media handle? The Jollof journeys. I'm searching. Point of no return. That's Gberefun. Point of no return. Where our forefathers, where they carry their pass. Go Belgium, Portugal. Are you from Yes. Oh, she on the life jacket. I don't know. She move engine on if you push it. Now we paddle. Yeah. No engine on start. Okay. No, they give on look. Engine on every question. No, I'm going to do TV. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God, we are on this journey. Yeah. Route Gberefun. Oh yeah. Point of no return. We are going to return. Just we will return. Yeah, without the life books, we just keep your fingers crossed. The Lord is our shepherd. The Lord is our shepherd. So guys, it's about to be an adventurous journey. So guys, stay. The engine has started and we are about to move. Guys, we are moving. Oh Allah. Oh Allah. Guys. You don't like that? No, not like just record.
This particular place we are is called the point of no return, where they took our fathers into slavery, because I can't call them slaves because they were being abducted, they were taken against their will, and they were not conquered. So they were ambushed. They were how will I say it? They were forced against their own wish. So, and this is the particular point they took them to the journey of no return. So before they get to this place, this island, there is a place in Badagry we call Badagry Barakun. That's the place where they keep the slaves. So they keep about 40 slaves in a room. So 40. So, and they do not bath and they feed them poorly. And when it is about time to take them to this place, they make sure they starve them, and they will lack food and they will lack drink. That's water. So in order that when they are coming, there is a well we call attenuation well along the way. So anyone that take from the well will lose its memory. And that memory was founded when the slave master started complaining that the slaves revolt. So, you know, they have cases where slaves revolt and they took over the ship, and, you know, many masters died. So they made complaint to our people, and the priest prepared the well so that the slaves will lose their memory. Because if slaves lose their memory, they don't have any motivation to fight. So the very first thing taken away from a slave is their identity. So they don't remember their name, they don't remember where they come from, they don't remember their purpose, they don't remember what they were doing before they were captured.
When I come to this island, what I see is lost treasure. Because Badagry is supposed to be like the Hong Kong of Nigeria. Because a lot has happened on this, especially this route that leads to the point of no return. You know, a lot has happened here. So many souls have cried on this land. So it has become a tourist site. What Badagry has is tourism, and unfortunately, the point of no return has not been promoted to the point where it could give value to the community. You know, so I don't know what is responsible for that, whether it is negligence on the part of the government, I don't know, but I know that Badagry is undermarketed.
The slave trade is still going on.
For real?
Yeah, it just took a different face. We are still slaves. See, on this ground we are standing on, we have gold, we have oil, we have diamond, we have several resources. How come we are still very poor? How come we have the highest number of poverty-stricken people on the planet? How? That tells you the slavery is still going on. We just take a different face. And for example, the Fulani herdsmen taking people, collecting ransom. If government wants to stop it, government can stop this thing within a week. But because the government itself, they are complicit. They are not innocent. If they are innocent, within a week, I tell you, this Fulani jihadist, it will stop. So any society that is still practicing the Western way of governance, any country, they are still slaves. The only people that are free in Africa now is Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. All other African countries are still slaves because they still follow the master's procedure, they follow the master system of governance. So if you say, oh no, I don't want to be slaves anymore, I don't want to be a slave anymore, will you still bear your slave master's name? We still bear Nigeria today. What's Nigeria? What's the meaning of Nigeria? Does it have any meaning? Some people were just drunk in those days and they just carve out a piece of Africa and call it Nigeria. They were drunk, they were celebrating their conquest. Oh, all this area we already conquered, they now draw a line and they gave us name, and today we will say we are proud. We are proud to be a Nigerian. We are still proud. Are we normal? A slave that love his chain can never be free.
What I would want to see is that this piece of land between this lagoon and the point of no return should be freely given to every black child who has become and as a descendant of the slave that walked through this route. They don't have a country. They don't have a place to call their home. Some of them, they even come here and people try to also extort them. These people are looking for a place they can call their home. They don't have. They only see that they are black. And there is Ghana, there is Cote d'Ivoire, there is Ivory Coast, there is Mali, there is all of them, but they don't have a country of their own. So if it were up to me, if I were the president of this country, what I would pronounce on my first installation day is that this piece of land from Seme up to Liverpool, up to CMS Apapa, up to Ekbe, this strip that is between the lagoon and the Atlantic Ocean, this strip that they walk, those slaves walk, should be given to the descendant of the slave wherever they are. Whether you are in Germany, so when you come here You take one plot for yourself, you want to build a house, you take one plot and develop it for the government. So you can build school, you can build recreation center, you can build hospital, you can build film village, you can build all of this. We are trying to build artwork here, but the government can come one day and crazily say, well, you know what, we don't want you here. So they are not helping development. People have to help development. This land can be developed without the government spending 10 kobo. All you just need to do, make a pronouncement. This land does not belong to the government, because we can, if we are claiming this land, it means we are still selling ourselves as slaves.
Of course.
So what is wrong in giving this land to somebody who has been in America for more than 40, 50 years? He doesn't know his home. He is told that his father or his ancestor was sold as slave. This is his land. This is his country. Because their parents walk on this land with tears, crying, and were taken away to that point of no return. So if we are saying we are building an ark of return, why don't we give them this land so that they can return to the land? This is what I want to see. So if I become president tomorrow, that is the first pronouncement I'm going to make.
So, can you see, guys? It's made from palm extract.
Ṣé wọ́n ti ṣe fún yín àbí?
So, guys.
Yes. Ó sábà máa ń sìn tí ó fi pè mí. Ọ̀dà ẹ̀jẹ̀ èdè kí ló dé?
Ẹ lọ ń ta àwọn ẹgbẹ́ náà.
Ìyá súnmọ́ o.
Bí a ti bá ń pa àjọ.
Ẹ̀dọ̀ súnmọ́. Mi ò ṣe pé mi.
Báwo lè ta àwọn? Ṣé kí n ṣe pẹ́ sí mí ìṣẹ̀ṣà?
Irọ́ àwọn mi ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣọ́.
Ó fojú ẹgbẹ́ káfí wò mí. Ara ń kọ́ ẹ o.
Ara mi ò lọ. How much?
500 naira.
Wow. It is interesting. So I have to pay 500 for entrance fee, guys.
So basically, I work with coconut shell.
Okay.
So as you can see, all these are agbon.
Wow.
I make all this from coconut shells.
Wow.
This is coconut shell.
Wow.
You understand me now? I have the wristband from coconut shell.
Wow.
I do coconut ring. This is coconut. I dye them to different colors.
Wow.
So all these is
These are
coconut shell.
Shells. Wow.
Yeah, this is coconut here.
Wow.
These are I do this from wood.
From wood.
Yeah. This is woodwork.
It's really, really beautiful.
So you see this is a seashell. This is Aji. Aji Ulokun.
Aji Ulokun.
Asorodari. And this one is coconut here too. As you can see.
Wow.
This is coconut.
Wow.
All these are coconut shell.
Wow. Wow.
Something like this. This is Ekuro.
Okay.
Yeah, palm kernel.
Wow. Wow.
So
Sure. Wow.
So creativity.
Wow.
So all these are coconut shell. Agbon.
Wow.
These are coconut shell. This is coconut inside. These are my raw materials. I call it waste to wealth. Waste to wealth.
Waste to wealth.
This is a skull of a fish.
The skull of a fish.
Yeah. Whale.
Wow.
No man finish stone.
What's my mind?
Are you coming?
tap in the mouth. I mean, you can easily get drunk. You can easily get drunk. But kò yẹ kó máa gbó ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀ náà.
Ó gbà ó torí àwọn tó máa ń lọ ṣá láìlọ́n kúrò ní ọ̀tà sáìdì wọ́n máa ń sùn wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń ṣọ́
Egba, they came together, they destroyed the Olowu, and they destroyed the Owu. When the Owu become desolate, that's when the slave trade now thrive again, and that led to the downfall of Yoruba, and that also led to this Kiriji war that they fought for 100 years, and that was what gave way for the Europeans to come and colonize us. Without that, European doesn't have the resources to colonize Yoruba. They don't have what it takes. They cannot fight us. See, I'm not lying to you. I'm a Yoruba boy. I'm from the king's house. I'm from Ile-Ife. We have what it takes. Aircraft will not work. Their armor tank will not work. We have what it takes. This time I'm telling you, I'm not just making mouth. See, maybe their whatever weapon they bring cannot work. And before they come, we will know. But what happened to us was that we fought for 100 years. We took out our best men. Then when they came in, they came as if they come like and they introduced God to us, Jesus, this, that. Then our men who want good news started coming, following them. You understand? So they now took some of our men who knows our secrets to fight us. So we were divided from within. They used our own strengths to fight us. That was what led to our downfall. And now we can recognize everything that led to our downfall. You understand? So if we want to retrace our steps, we know where we fell, so we can rectify and go back. But if we still say, hey, we are educated, all this English that people speak all the time, they go to university, and people like Sunday Igboho came out and they are saying he doesn't go to school. What? Their own school, can it stop the Fulani gun? You see? So me, I don't understand our people. It's like this Western education is like a disease. So it's interfering with their thinking. So, and I think we lost our sense of morality totally. People don't know good from bad. They will say, this is the rule of, this is how it is good. This, you see, they just say trash. They do a lot of nonsense. So that is why I think we should retrace our step. And this is how it is. When you know that you've gone astray, you have to retrace back your steps. Now we know where we fell. We should try to rectify. See,
Yes. Okay. Boom. That is all. They don't get to come back home. Back home. The point of no return. Roll to a known destination. See guys, this is really, really amazing. forget your sorrows here. You're actually gonna forget your sorrows here. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm gonna take a shot here for real.
The moment kings are still under local government, the moment our kings are still useless, we Africans, we are useless. So we have to return power to the monarchy system and really sit down and think about how we want to be governed. Not democracy, not military rule. We don't want that. We want to go back to monarchy system, and then we know how to fix our own house. They should do away with their system of governance. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm sorry, I just managed to express.
I really appreciate your time.
Ìrírí pọ̀ tó débi wípé èdè táwọn èèyàn fi fẹ́ràn báyìí pé wàhálà òkín tí wàhálà kò sí nǹkan tó ń pè ní wàhálà ní pírọ́blẹ́mù gbọ́mọgbọ́mọ tí gbọ́mọgbọ́mọ bá wọ bíbá yìí sí kó tó rìn láti bíbá yìí débi àṣírí ẹ̀ máa tú tí àwọn èèyàn tó ò lè bá wọ bíbá yìí kò sí kó tó gbé kíni kó tó mú àṣírí ẹ̀ máa tú ṣáà ni so àwọn kan pọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ìlérí tó jẹ́ pé kò ṣe máa nígbàgbé so àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ àbọ̀ ọlọ́run dẹ̀ dá dúró lórí wa ẹnìkan ò rí tẹnìkan rò jí láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ lọ sórí òkun ẹni tó bá fẹ́ lọ sọ́sà kó lọ sọ́sà ìwọ tó bá fẹ́ lọ sóko kó lọ sí oko àdẹ̀wà láyọ̀ àtàlàfíà nígbà tí baálẹ̀ àná wà ó jẹ́ èèyàn kan baálẹ̀ olóògbé àwọn nǹkan tá a fi máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ó jẹ́ èèyàn kan ó fa ọmọdé ó fa àgbà mọ́ra ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ èèyàn kan kì í fìlú ẹ̀ ṣeré ó máa ń jà fún ọmọ ìlú tí ọmọ ìlú bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn ó máa wà lẹ́yìn ọmọ ìlú yẹn pé láìsẹ̀ pé kò sí nǹkan kan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ó máa ṣáàrí pé òun ó jẹ́ nǹkan kan tó jẹ́ pé a máa ń fi kinní máa ń rántí ẹ̀ pé tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa ń sìn kò sí a máa rántí ẹ̀ pé tó bá jẹ́ bàbá yìí ló wà ní ayé ń sìn irú nǹkan báyìí lè má rí báyìí gbà táwọn bàbá tiwa òun ló next tó jẹ́ Sàngán ìlú chief of security nígbà tó ń wà láyé wọ́n jẹ́ èèyàn kan tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n jẹ́ alákíkanjú ní ìlú sọ àwọn kan táwọn ṣe sílẹ̀ kò sí a máa ń padà rántí pé tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn a máa ń pẹ́ tó bá jẹ́ ní ló dẹ̀ wà láyé ṣe irú nǹkan báyìí kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n jẹ́ àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa ń jà fún ìlú.
ní bóyá bí òòṣà kan tó ń bọ̀ pàtó nílùú.
a ní òòṣà ìlú yìí tá a máa ń bọ̀. a ló òòṣà ìlú yìí ó wà ní ojúde ìlú lọ́hùn yẹn wọ́n pè ní Tólẹ́gbà. So àfi lẹ́yìn àwọn tó wá tún lóòṣà.
báwo ló ṣe ń bọ̀.
a máa ń tí a bá rí pé ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú tí kò yéèyàn a máa lọ síbi à ń lọ wúre ní ibẹ̀ tí èèyàn kan tó bá jáde fún ẹnìkan pé kó lọ sí díẹ̀ kó lọ wúre a lọ síbẹ̀ a lọ wúre ní ibẹ̀ so àdé máa ń dúpẹ́ pé tí a bá lọ síbẹ̀ tá a bá wúre náà àdúrà máa ń gbà àdé kì í lo nǹkan ní ẹ̀ nǹkan tó bá wù wá ló máa ń gbà kì í ṣe òòṣà tó máa ń dẹ̀yàn ní àmú pé nǹkan báyìí lẹ gbọ́dọ̀ lè wá fi abọ̀ mi mú.
ṣé ó ní oúnjẹ pàtó kan tọ́wọ́n èèyàn máa láìkí láti máa jẹ nílùú yìí.
ṣé oúnjẹ tá a máa jẹ nílùú yìí àwa láìka ẹja tútù o.
ok
ẹja tútù ká jẹ bá ọdọọdún náà ẹ máa ń jẹ ẹja ni oúnjẹ wa ta fáǹsì jù nílùú yìí tó bá jẹ tẹja ẹja ló ń jẹ ta fáǹsì o ẹja tútù ẹ̀bà àwọn oúnjẹ wa ní túwó àwọn oúnjẹ wa nìyẹn tàbí ká lọ sóko ká lọ gé ẹ̀yìn ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ń pè lẹ́yìn tó fi ń ṣe epo yẹn tábà tún rí yẹn náà àwọn oúnjẹ wa tá ń jẹ nìyẹn.
Now if you look at this image here, you will notice that she's actually holding a fish and she's as if she's presenting the fish to an onlooker. So this fish in itself represents the blessings of the deep sea. That's it. So this is something you can hold like this and look at Yeye Alaje and pray that ọjọ́ ìní ajé pèsè fún mi jẹ́ kí n rówó gbà, jẹ́ n rówó ná, jẹ́ n rówó lò, jẹ́ n rówó tọ́jú, jẹ́ n rówó fi tọ́mọ. So whatever prayer you want to make, as you're looking at the Ajay like this, you can look at her and make your pronouncement, and I can assure you, Ajay will deliver. Because in your King Ajay show, you cannot deal with Ajay and be poor. No. This is not magic money. It's going to be gradual, but Ajay will definitely, most definitely return good fortune to you.